Hello, Odile here of Odile's Cute. Odile here of Odile's Cute Crochet. I am addicted to crocheting plushies. I started a few weeks ago and I just can't stop. So here they are. I want to start by saying thank you so much to all of the other channels, all of the other YouTube crocheting channels, for everything you share. I absolutely love watching all your content. There's nothing I love better than a cup of tea, crocheting plushies while watching people who are doing the same sort of thing. So thank you so much to all of you, and that's why I'm doing this for other people who like watching that kind of thing as well. I'm going to be doing my first like proper market tomorrow. I mean, I say proper market, I mean like more than a handful of people. So a couple of weeks after I first started doing these, I did a small, very, very, very small farmer's market in a tiny little town. It was wonderful. The people were so friendly, but of course it was very quiet. And despite that, I did it twice, two weekends in a row, two Saturdays in a row. First Saturday, I made about $90, and the second Saturday was a lot quieter, and I made about $50. So I still did okay. I thought I did really well considering it was so quiet. Now tomorrow, oh, and that market was only from 9 in the morning till noon, so 9 to 12. So 9, 10, 11. 3 hours. Whereas tomorrow it's going to be a much longer market. It's starting at 9 and going till 4. So that's a lot of hours. So I'm aware, I don't know what to expect, but it'll be interesting at the very least. So I thought I'd share what I'm taking with me. So in no particular order, because I haven't organized them yet. They're literally just all jumbled in this bin. And part of what I'm doing here is kind of sorting them with you. So this is a turtle. Clearly, so pink and thingy turtle. Now, I will also share all of the patterns that I've used. That I'll share the links to all the patterns I've used in the description of this video below, because I honestly can't remember the names of them. So I will put them in the links below. So this horrible turtle, I love the colors. Anyway, this one didn't turn out quite as I expected from the other patterns I've made, and I'm not sure where I went wrong, but it doesn't have the ridge of the shell. So the others I made from the same pattern did have the ridge somewhere. I'm not very good at this, I have to say. So everything takes me a long time to do, and I keep losing stitch. I end up either having too few stitches or too many. So they get to the end of the pattern, they go, now you should have 24 stitches. And I go, I've got 23, or I've got 25. So everything takes me a long time and I make a lot of mistakes, but fortunately, I love doing this so much that it doesn't matter. These little things, I know what I wanted to say. I know I'm being very random, but things keep popping into my head. But one of the things I wanted to say is that I have trouble with pricing. And I know a lot of people have been asking pricing things, and I've been watching everybody's YouTube videos and all the advice out there on pricing. And the issue I have is that it takes me so insanely long to make these things, because I'm not very good at it, that if I were to include an hourly rate, things like this would cost like $20. These things, they're so tiny, there's really not much to them. And everybody else is going, that takes me 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. It takes me an hour to do pretty much it's at least an hour. Anyway, I'm assuming it's because I'm just not very good yet. And as I get better at it, as I do more of it, I will get faster. So what I'm doing is I'm charging according to how long it should take me, not how long it actually takes me. Okay, anyway, that's the turtle. And while we're here, that's one of those very little cute pie things. Okay, and then my my elephant. This is the first elephant I made, and I just love it. And look, its limbs, it can do the can. You know. Anyway, it's adorable. I want to do a pink one next. And so there it is, cute little tail, and so I'm not sure. Oh, pricing. I'm not. I think I'm going to charge a little cheaper for this one than normal because of the that ridge that's missing. So I think probably going to charge 20 for this one instead of 25, which is what I would normally. This one I'm going to charge, I think, 35, which is, I believe, the most expensive thing that I have so far. And so that's the elephant. And again, I'll put the links to the patterns underneath. Oh, axolotls. So I've got the pink one here somewhere as well. Here, yes. So these. Oh, so I made a pink baby axolotl from a different pattern, but you had to sew the gills and everything on. And I am, along with not being very good with crocheting and getting having challenges with stitch counting and also taking forever to do it, I also am not very good with spatial judgment. So if I have to sew something on, I just don't have the right judgment for it. So I'll sew, for example, feet. I'll sew that foot on, and then I'll sew that foot on, and it'll look perfect when I place it. And then once I finish sewing it, it'll all be squiff. So I try and avoid having to sew things on. And that little baby axolotl where I had to sew the things on took me forever because I just could not get the things in the right place. I did eventually, but it took hours and hours. Anyway, then I found this pattern, which again I will link in the description below, because this is not sewing, this is just crocheting. And look at you. And what you can't experience from watching this video is how they feel. They just feel so lovely. Anyway, so there we go. I've got one each of those. And they did not take me as long as baby axolotl that I had to sew, which is great. I've got a couple of eggs. Eggs, there we go. I can't make them, you know what they eat. There we go. Okay, something like that. Anyway, got some eggs, fried eggs, and these I had put a price of $7 on before. Oh, the axolotls I'm going to do, I think, 15 each. The eggs I had a price of $7 on at that little farmer's market. I had, I believe, 3 of them, and I sold 1. So I think I'll keep them at $7 for this other market tomorrow. And then I have a few of these big octopi. These are, I do know the name of the person whose pattern this is, and it's Crochet by Genna, one of my favorite channels to watch. And these I've got a $10 price tag on. I think I'll probably keep it at $10. I'm going to test all of this out for the first time tomorrow, so we'll see if prices need to be changed, then I'll change them for the next one. Oh, because I'm doing another market, a big mark, I believe it's a big one, on the 30th of September. It's a Jeep show, so it's people that have Jeeps. So that is going to be fun and very exciting. Oh, like chickens. Okay, so these chickens, these are called Mabel, and they are, again, I'll put the pattern link in the description. The pattern is on Etsy. It's a fantastic pattern, and I'm sure you've seen everybody else do. There's loads of them, as everybody's doing them, because they're great to make, and they're so popular. Everybody loves them, and I actually sold one already online. So anyway, here I've got Yeah, I've got five of them. I had six. I sold one. I'm going to see if I can make another couple today in time for tomorrow, because let me show you where I'm going to put them. So my husband made me this to display the chickens in. It is a chicken coop. How cool is that? And it's got chicken wire on it, and it's got a sign that says cute coop. And so they fit perfectly like this. So they will all be displayed. You get the idea. I'll show it to you. I'll take a photograph of them and then they can go, three can go on the bottom as well. And then I'm going to possibly put ducks on here as well, just because that's cute. So this duck, this is actually like a rubber duck type thing for the Jeep show. I tested it out. I'll have it for tomorrow, but I want to make a whole bunch of these for the Jeep show. Because Jeeps and rubber ducks, if you don't know about that, Google it. It's a fun little thing. I'm going to try and make Jeeps as well. I'm going to see if I can find a pattern for actual Jeeps. Anyway, I hope you love the chicken coop. I am so chuffed with it. I think it's just brilliant. And I'm very lucky to have such a husband. All right. And so then, so these octopi are new. So the octopi I'd made before were all like this. Oh, the chickens, by the way, I'm selling for 14 or 15 dollars. 14 or 15 dollars. I'm not quite sure. What did I put on them? No, I thought they had pricing. Yeah, something like that. I'll tell you after the thing how much I sold them for. Okay, so these are little these octopi I had made. These are the octopi I've made before. And anyway, they kind of look like that, and the big one that I showed you. I call it big. It's not really. It's bigger than these. But just yesterday and the day before, I started making these. So I'd seen other people with these, and they are so gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna charge 12 for these. These are two different colors, but they look the same on camera. But anyway, there's a green one and a blue one and pink. And then I will do some others as well if I can. And oh gosh, this video is going to take forever. So many. This is a turtle. This is a turtle with the proper turn up on the shell. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So this is people do this, don't they, to show? There we go. I think. Anyway, this is mint color with the pink, bright pink shell. And I've got this one at 15 from the farmer's market, but I think I'm going to do it for 20. I love the way it legs do that. It's very, very cute. Anyway, so there it is. And then I have, the pop mushrooms. You've bound to have heard of that and seen those before. So I'll post the link, of course, to the pattern. I can't remember the name of them, but they're fantastic. Also on Etsy. So the pop mushrooms, I've done quite a few of those. And so these are all a bit random, but Leggy Frogs. Everybody does Leggy Frogs. You have to have Leggy Frogs. So there's a big one. And I like to do the legs longer than the patterns say, because I think they should have very long legs. So that's why I've done that. And I've got all different sizes. I've got quite a few green ones. Blush. I am never sure. I know a lot of people put blush on there, and I can't decide if I like it or not. I mean, if I prefer it or not. I think it's nice, but I don't know if I prefer it with or without. So let me know in the comments if you prefer blush or not. So for example, here are two of the, see, so as I'm looking at it on camera, I think the blush does look nice. But anyway, these are There's another green one here as well. So I put blush on one of them, and I may do it on the others. Let me know what you think. And there's one with a straight face, and the others have smiles. And more octopi, and another leggy frog with a smile, and oh, ghosts, ghosts. Where are the other ghosts? I think I've got two. I don't know where the other one is. We may come across it. Anyway, I want to make some more of these ghosts. And again, they're so cute. Again, I will put the link in the description to the pattern. It's a fantastic pattern. Oh, and then I found these. Look. So these, oh, I got to put that, I got to cut that. But ignore this, ignore the tail hanging out. But these are car hanging ghosts. Ghosts for your car mirror. And this thing, you know, you can make it wider or a thing shorter. You know what I mean. And you, so for Halloween, obviously that's really cute. I've made just the one, but if I have time, I'll make another. But aren't they gorgeous? Okay, so that's that. What else? Oh, giant bee. My giant bee. I do love this bee. It is so soft and squishy. And anyway, so look at that face. So there it is. And this one is 20. Needs a little bit of tender, loving massaging to make it shape. It's lost its shape a little bit from being squashed in the box. But that's the beauty of plushies, is that you can make them, you can put them back. Okay. And then another pop mushroom. Is that a pop mushroom? Oh, yes, it's a pop mushroom keyring. Yeah, there we go. And I need to make more keyrings. I keep forgetting. Another pop mushroom with purple. Oh, a zombie. A zombie, which is great. I've got two of these. Selling them for 10. Oh, the pop mushrooms. I made them 5 at the farmer's market because nobody wanted them. So I'm not sure. I may put them, I think I'll put them to 7 for the bigger market. I'm sure people will like them. All right. And made a mushy boy for $10. I want to make more of these as well because they're so cute. There's so much I want to make, and just there's not enough time to make 4. Okay. There's another, yes, there we go. I think I got 3 of them, I think. Yeah. Oh no, that's not really one. That's a sort of slightly different version. Them over there. And then more mushrooms. These are just kind of ordinary mushrooms. And a very little octopus. As I said, there's mushrooms, some more octopi. There they are. Again, these take me forever. It's ridiculous. They are so small and so simple, but they take me a minimum of an hour each. I'm hoping I'll get better. I'm trusting that I will get better and faster with practice. Another pop mushroom. I've got more of them than I thought. And a very small chicken. So this one I made out of, instead of the blanket yarn, I used the Sweet Snuggles Light, I believe. I'm going to sell her for $8. And then bees, of course, everyone has to have bees. So these bees, I think I'm doing them for $8. And I love their faces. Love their faces. Okay, so bees, quite a few bees, another bee with a smile, and whales. So a whale. How beautiful is this whale? Again, it's so simple. The pattern is fantastic. I'll share it in the thing below, but it took me ever. Absolute, I can't even, hours and hours for this simple little thing. Anyway, that is $12. And then a blue one. Was it cute? And I think it's the same. Yes, $12. Okay. It's a little wonky, but I think it'll be all right. And then, oh, another type of chicken. So this is a different pattern. I made this one before I found the Mabel Chicken pattern. So I made this sort of quite early on. Got that at $12. Yeah. Okay. And then the another pot mushroom. I've got so many more of those than I thought. I thought I have to make more pop mushrooms. Cows. I want to make a big cow at some point, but I made these two little ones. This is the pink one. The pink is not showing up, so it's a baby pink. A very how do they do this? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I've seen people do. There we go. So anyway, it's a light baby pink, and she's very, very cute and very soft. And then I made one with embroidered eyes for babies because, of course, oh look, there we go. Does that work? Huh. Oh, there we go. There you can see a little bit better. Yeah, so I made it with embroidered eyes for babies, of course, because the safety eyes are not so good for, are not safe for little ones. I need to do more things with embroidered eyes as well. It's just, not very good at the embroidery. But then I made a dinosaur. Again, this took forever because I had to sew these things on. And it just, oh, I have to tell you, first of all, this poor little soul started off very uncomfortable. And I'm going to put a picture here or here, wherever I can in the editing, of what he looked like, the first version of him. And then I had to undo. I thought it looked strange, but anyway, I got it wrong, and I had to unravel, and start again. He still doesn't look like the pattern, so I'm not quite sure where I went wrong. But anyway, he looks okay. So there he is, and he's $15. Again, if I was to charge for time, it would cost a fortune. Oh, I've got another leggy frog. Where did I put the leggy frogs? Don't know. Put them over there. All right. Oh, and another leggy frog. I've got more than I thought. Okay. Oh, pig. A pig. Would you look at that face? How cute is that? Oh my goodness. And the little tail. Okay, this pig. So again, took me forever, but it's this, which is why there's only one. But anyway, it's cute. I don't know how much I'll sell it for. I'll tell you once I've done it because I'll have a think. All right, and then more of these. Oh, yeah. So another one of those. And then jellyfish. I like these jellyfish. Interesting is I had these at both of the farmers markets that I did, and nobody wanted them. So I'm not sure. Well, they're $18. Maybe it's too much, maybe for them. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a think. Anyway, I've got two of them. Where's the other one? I've got. Where to go? Oh, here we go. So I got two of them. I think I might drop the price to 15. That's nice. Anyway, there we go. And then, oh, baby turtle. Baby turtle. Look at that. How cute is that? So light pink with blue shell. I've got him at $10, but I think I'm going to make him $12. It's funny, as I make other stuff that I've not made before, and then I compare, I have to change the prices. But anyway, I will confirm after the market. Okay, another duck. This one, so another rubber duck. This one has wings. So that's cute. Okay, and then and some more bees. 3 more bees. And then, oh, a bee keyring, which also took me ages to do. The acrylic yarn is like so much more challenging or so much more difficult. I find it so much more difficult than the plush yarn. I mean, it's like harsh on person's hands, and I feel like if I'm going to spend that time making something, I might as well make it with the plush yarn, then it's bigger. Anyway, I've got that at $7. More little octopi. This one's got gigantic eyes. That's a little creepy. That's a little creepy. But anyway, it's like an alien octopus. He's $5. These little ones are $5. This one's got embroidered eyes, just for people who, small children. Oh, this is a very nice octopus as well. So this is one I had a pink one that I sold. And again, I'll put the link to the pattern. It's a fantastic tutorial that, and I don't know the name, but I'll put the link in the thing. So I've got that at $10, but that should probably be more because a little bit more work. Probably do that at $12. And Pickles, of course. Pickles. That one's fine. This one, you can't see its eyes very well. So I put blush to show it. But this is wonderful. It's so soft. It's such a lovely color, but the eyes don't show up very well. So I'm only using this now for like the top of mushrooms and turtle shells and things like that, where you don't need eyes. Is these two right here are the very first things I made. About 5 weeks ago, I started on this whole journey, and these two were the first. I only bought these two, a skein of this and a skein of this, and that's what I made the very first thing. So that's fun. And oh, there's the other ghost. Okay, and nearly there, nearly finished. There more mushrooms. Ordinary mushroom, pop mushroom. That's a green color. Green. Yep. And then 2 more zombies. They're fun. There we go. And then almost there. Just about there. Another leggy frog. And some more little octopi, and then some very weird things. I decided to try and make, there's another octopus, purple one, nice purple. I tried to make, 2 more octopi, little baby ones, tiny ones. And then I tried to make stress pets. And they turned out a little strange, but, a little, bless their hearts, but, they're not the prettiest. But there we go. We'll have a go, and we'll just charge a couple of dollars for them or something, for whoever would like them. And then finally, I think that's all. Yeah, that's everything except for I found this pattern, this tutorial rather, for Bookworm Bookmarks. How cool are these? I'm sure you've probably seen them before. I don't know. I'd never seen them before. And so they go into, I should have put a book here to show you. But anyway, they go into this bit, the tail goes into the book, and then the worm hangs over the front. How fantastic are those? And they've got googly eyes. And so I've got pink, purple, and a kind of peachy color or coral color. Now, I'll put the link to the tutorial below, but just a word of warning. They say to do, so the pattern is you start with 80 chain, and then you got the body. But so this one was the first one I did, and I did 80 chain, and it was just insanely long. So it's just, and so I'd already finished it. I thought it was a bit long, but I thought, well, they must know what they say. So anyway, I did finish it. But then it was just like the tail was hanging, So I curled it up like that, so that it's kind of, its tail is curled, so that it's not quite as long. It's still pretty long. But anyway, so now what I do, so that one's okay like that. But now what I do is 60 chain instead of 80. So I do 60 chain, and then the rest of the instructions that they give. And then it ends up like that, which is more than enough to hang out the bottom of a book. I think they were doing it for the big story books, because the instructions, the tutorial is by a library. Okay, so that and a little tip, if you do these, because if you're like me, for anyone who's like me with the counting, losing track of the stitches, that how many we've done and all of that, what I do is every 20 stitches, I put a stitch marker. So I do 20 stitches, put a stitch marker, another 20 stitches, put a stitch marker, and then another 20 stitches. And then when I do the body, you've got to go 14 chain down. So I do the first couple of stitches, then I count to the 14 and I put a stitch marker there so that I know when to stop. So that's a little tip for anybody else who is challenged stitch counting wise. All right, I think that's it. So I am, I don't know what time it is now. It's sometime in the afternoon. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Okay, so 1 o'clock on Friday. I am now going to spend the rest of the afternoon making more. No. I'm going to first, because this is the biggest job, is I'm going to itemize my inventory in Stripe and sort out the pricing. So confirm the pricing, put it into Stripe, inventory thing, and then I'm going to crochet some more stuff, make probably some more chickens and definitely some more ghosts, and possibly some more keyrings, because I think I only have 2 keyrings. And so going to do that and get my stuff ready. And so the next time I will see you is tomorrow. Well, for you, it'll just be in a minute or two, but for me, it'll be tomorrow. I will do my best to do some more footage, and I will take photograph. I don't know what it's going to be like setting it by thing. They said it's inside. They said there are some inside slots. And apparently I have a slot inside. I'm hoping so, because I do have a tent in the car, but it doesn't have sides. And anyway, and I don't have weights. So I'm really hoping I'm inside. And I only have the one table. Anyway, I'll put it all together and then I'll take a photograph of it or some video footage. And so you should see that shortly. And then I will let you know how I did. All right, so see you shortly. Hello. So it is 6:15 a.m. 6:15 a.m. and the car is all packed. Oh, you can't see because it's dark back there. But yep, I think I've got everything. I hope I've got everything. And I'm about to leave to drive over there. It's about half an hour away. And setup is from 7, but I want to get there early because I'm not sure what to expect. And they did send an email saying that we have to park across the road. And so it may take longer for me to ferry all my things one by one. So I'm getting there early so it can be nice and relaxed. And so I hope it goes well, but whatever happens, I'm going to have fun. And I will see you shortly and let you know how I'll take pictures of my booth and all of that, of course. And I'll see you shortly and let you know how it went. Bye. All right, hello. So I've arrived, before I left, as I was driving out, I realized I didn't have a chair. I'd forgotten to put a chair on the list, so fortunately I was able to go back and get one, because this is a long day. It's 7 hours. So without a chair, well, I could have sat on one of the crates. I would have had to get creative. Okay, so I've arrived. I'm early, of course, a little bit early, and the organizer has just arrived now. So I'm just giving her a moment to get out of her car and stuff, and then I will go and ask her where I'm to set up. Apparently we can unload here in the parking lot of the place, and then take our cars over to the parking garage across the street. So I've got hair in my face. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so it's fantastic because I don't have to take my table in, or the chair that I forgot, that I almost forgot anyway. So what's wonderful is I am inside, and there are tables and chairs all set up, and I only have one table, but they said they've got extra space, and if I'm able to spread out over 2 tables, go for it. So that's fantastic, because I was worried how I'd fit everything on one table. It is an exquisite day. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it, but there's not a cloud in the sky. It's not very hot at 62 degrees so far. It may get hot later. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to go and set up my table and chairs now. Oh, and the parking lot is not very far. So the venue is, oh, you can't see it from here, but anyway, take my word for it. It's not very far, so it's easy to nip across the road. We were allowed to unload everything there. So I will see you in a little while. Hello again. So I just sort of stepped away because it's quite noisy over there. There's a generator for the food truck. So just a quick update. It is, oh gosh, I forgot to check the time. Anyway, it's probably about 9:30ish, and it started at 9. It's very quiet. It's very quiet. There's nobody here yet, but there's a parade that's supposed to be starting. Everybody's getting kind of set up for the parade, so, and they say that after the parade it'll get busy. There are very few vendors as well. I did do a sort of sweep of the inside, so that you've seen just sort of set up, and then outside there's not a lot either, but it is it's a beautiful day and I'm having fun so far. And because I absolutely love crocheting as much as I do, and there's nothing I'd rather be doing, I'm so happy just sitting crocheting, you know. And then when if people come, they come. If they don't, it's okay. So anyway, I'm on my way to in search of coffee because I've run out, and so I thought I'd just give you a quick update on my way. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Hello again. It's 2 p.m. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and so far I've sold absolutely nothing. Not a thing, really. So it's very, 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 very quiet. There's been a handful of people. There's been some nice compliments, you know, in that, but just there's been like maybe 2 children come through. and the rest, just kind of older people. And yeah, very kind comments, but no sales at all. Got 2 hours left. I will keep you updated. I'm just crocheting. Okay, see you later. Okay, so it is now after the market and I am on my way home, and so this is my after the market video about what I sold and all of that, and it's going to be a very quick one because the answer is I didn't sell anything at all. It was very quiet, very few people. Overall, even outside, as you can see from the footage, but also certainly inside was even fewer. So, and I know several of the other vendors didn't sell anything at all either. So anyway, I got some ghosts crocheted, which was, as I used the time wisely, and on the plus side, I don't have a lot of stock to replace, so I can create a lot of new stock and increase my inventory. All right, so hope that was helpful to someone, and I will do another video for the new market that I'm going to do at the end of the month as well. Okay, bye.